friends, in this video we are going to study about if-else statement. So without wasting time, we start our video. If-else is a decision making statement and the basic syntax of if-else is given here. First of all, we will write if, and within the round bracket we will write the condition. And if block starts with open curly bracket and ends with closing curly bracket. And after if, in a next line we will write else, and else is also starts with open curly bracket and also ends with closing curly bracket. And within the if and within the else we can write the statements. Okay, so this is a basic syntax of if else. But so now between if and else only one block execute. Always remember, either if will execute or will execute. Both statement will not execute. Only one block will be execute. Either if will execute or else will execute. But when if execute and when else execute. If condition is true, then if block will execute. For example, here a is greater than 0. We will write this condition. If this condition is true, then we move inside the if. Okay, and statements written within the if will execute. But if this condition is false, if condition is false, then we move in a else and else block will execute. So this is a simple structure of if else. Now check one example. Suppose here we have declared one integer variable and value of a is 5. In this slide it's 5, sorry. And here we have played if and else. Within the if we are printing hello, and within the else we are printing hi. So we know only one block will execute between if and else. So now check the condition. Suppose we write condition a greater than 0. A greater than 0. Here value of a is 5 and 5 is greater than 0. Yes, this condition is true. 5 is greater than 0. Means this condition is true. If condition is true, then if block will execute. Means we move inside the if, and inside the if we are printing hello. So this printf will print hello. Suppose this is our output screen. So here hello will be printed. So this will be our output. Now suppose this condition, if condition is false, so make this condition false. Here a is greater than 10. Okay, here value of a is 5 and 5 can't be greater than 10. 5 can't be greater than 10. Then this condition becomes false. If this condition is false, then what will happen? If condition is false, then else block will execute. So we move in a else block, and here within the else block we are printing hi. So it will print hi. So this is our output. So this is a simple working of if else. Now check one program. Write a program to take two different numbers from user as an input and find the greater between them. And in this program we will take two numbers from user and compare both numbers and print the greater between both numbers. So first of all we will write header file. Here we have included header file. Our main program starts here. Okay. For storing the two data, we have declared two variables of integer type. When this statement will execute, then two memory block will be occupied for variables. For example, one memory block for one variable and second memory block for second variable. Name of this memory location will be A and B. Okay, two memory blocks will be occupied for two variables. Okay, right now both variables don't have any value. Now in a next line we are printing enter two numbers. We are printing something. Okay, this printf will print in our output screen. Suppose this is our output screen. So here it will print enter two numbers. Enter two numbers. Okay. In a next line we are using scanf. We are using scanf for taking input from the user, and within the scanf we have played 2 times %d, means we want to take two integer numbers from the user. Suppose user will enter 20 and 10. So first number will be stored in A and second number stored in a B, at address of A and address of B. So 10 will be stored here, 20 will be stored here and 10 will be stored here. So the value of A is 20 and value of B is, value of A is 20 and value of B is 10. So here we have played if else. Value of A is 20 and value of B is 10. This condition is true. Means we move inside the if block and we will print the greater number is A. Why we are printing? If this condition is true, means we can say that value of A is greater. If this condition is true, means we can say that A is greater. Okay, so therefore we are printing greater number is A. Okay, so it will print greater number is A. Value of A is 20, so it will print 20. Greater number we are printing. After if we jump after next line of else, means here our program is ending. So this is a simple program to find the greater between two numbers. But suppose if user will enter another number, okay, for example if user will enter 20, 30, then what will happen? 20 will be stored at the address of A, means here, and 30 will be stored at the address of B, means here. Okay, so here we will compare two numbers, A greater than B. Here value of A is 10, okay, value of B is 30. So this condition is false. This condition is false. Why it is false? 20 can't be greater than 30. 20 can't be greater than 30. Means this condition is false. If this condition is false, then what will happen? We jump in a else block. And we can say that if this condition is false, means A is small and B is greater. If this, we can say that A is small and B is greater. Therefore, this condition is false. And we know that if B is greater, so we are printing greater number is B. So it will print greater number is B. Value of B is 30. So it will print value of 30. So friends, this is simple program to find the greater between two numbers. And if you need more videos related to computer science and information technology, please like and subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell button for latest notification. Thank you.